Well, good morning all.
Morning.
Welcome to another video in the resort hopping series we've been doing. Today we are over at Disney's Saratoga Springs and we're going to take you through the resort, and it's associated with the golf course, which is on the other side of this roadway, which we did a vlog on prior. Now today we're going to be walking fast because it's now 13 degrees C or 58 degrees F. It's cold. So on the first day of spring in Florida. So we're going to move around the resort, try to get as much stuff as we can. Morning. Filmed. And then we'll just see what the day takes and see how much time it is. And after that we'll find out if we're going to go another direction or what have you. But this is quite a large resort, quite a nice resort. I'll turn around here, you can kind of see on the screen. So we are here and we're going to go over where that cart's going into the grandstand area. We're going to take the Avenue Pines to the carousel and then back around the paddock and move ourselves back to the springs. So it's going to be quite a little loop, and hopefully we can show you quite a bunch of neat stuff that is interesting.
Yes, beautiful place.
All right, let's move on.
Let's go.
Right up here is the grandstand. So all that means is it's just another one of the buildings that people are staying in. Of course, this is the pool area.
Not too many people out this morning.
No, it's too cold to be laying around a pool. That's for sure. Well, maybe not laying around a pool, but it's definitely too cold to be swimming. So there's your gates, the thing, the Saratoga 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of cool for signifying the start of a horse race. That's kind of cool.
They have the grandstand horse race music playing as well.
Oh, do they?
When things are
rocking and rolling, yeah. Right now they're not rolling too well.
Nope.
But anyway, we're going to continue. Yeah, let's keep walking and see what we can find. But this is called the grandstand area. Very, very nice architecture.
Beautiful
Very
color.
nice. Yep. I mean, all done up in beautiful colors. Scheme is good. And like I said, this is a huge area.
Kind of neat, these horse heads over there squirt out water too.
Yeah. Of course, probably not this morning. Probably froze. No, not quite that bad. No, it's a lot worse. It's snowing where we're from, so this is still a treat to be down here. It's funny the difference now. Tomorrow, I'm playing golf, and it's supposed to be 10 degrees cooler than today. So it's going to be about 6 degrees C and about 48, 47 degrees F. So this is a treat for me today, walking around in these temperatures. Okay, so we're here. So we've walked like this. So we're just doing a circle.
There's the carriage house check-in. That's where that's where the lobby is.
So this is the bus stop, I believe we were just at.
Yeah, so the carriage house.
So we'll continue back around where we were.
Yep.
And when we get back over towards the carriage house, we'll see if we can get an idea of what's going on in here in this area with another pool.
Yes.
And then we'll make our way out this way. Now, according to this, we could walk
To the carousel.
It's called Avenue of the Pines. So we'll look for that as we come out, because if we just come to our right based on this, right, we might be able to catch it.
And yeah, the treehouse villas are part of this resort as well, and they're over. There's a walkway that goes into the woods, and you can walk through that.
We'll be on a boat a little later.
Yeah.
And the boat comes from over in this area and comes up around, and we might be able to get some views of those. But they're really hard to get a feel for, because they're really nestled in the woods and they're meant to be very private.
Yeah, they are.
So you can get a look at them.
Yeah.
But okay, we just flipped around the bus stop area, found what we were looking for, which is a little path through the woods, which takes us up to, what's it called again, the carousel?
Carousel.
The carousel is the next section, and we're going to make this loop all the way around. And as a golfer, I enjoy coming through walks like this, and I remember playing this hole last time we played with the kids. This is very expansive, so You'd have to make your own mind up if you're a person that likes to have a little commotion, a little activity. It looks like, based unless something changes, the whole setup of Saratoga Springs is designed to be a little quieter, a little more private, and it looks like each section is going to have its own pool. But yeah. So we found the grandstand, we found that pool was the first place we came to, and now we'll follow this road over here. Okay, we just walked over to the carousel section, and of course you can tell by this I guess gazebo, it's built up like a carousel. Kind of cool. It doesn't move or anything, but good for the kids. They think that would be pretty cool. We're going to make our way around here to the right, and we're going to be working our way back down this road here on Broadway, back into the Springs and the carriage house check-in. It's very spread out, but very nice. Okay, let's continue. A little earlier, when we were time warping there, we saw a main gate. You may have saw that, and we believe that that's the main entrance for pretty much all the resort. They come in there, and then they go, we think, to the carriage house, I guess, is where the main entrance is, and we'll catch that. But the carousel, there's got to be a pool, so we're going to look for that too on the outside here. People outside their house. Looks like inside's got a fridge and stove and stuff, so it looks like these places have efficiency units, which is great.
These are deluxe units again.
Oh, deluxe again, are they? Okay, yeah, so you're paying for it, but
yes.
But it is very quiet, very nice. Okay, we are at the paddock section, and now we're going to move along here, and we're going to do a little time warp as we walk to the next section. So in the middle of the paddock is a pool area. We're going to stop there. And then there's a nice big long walkway across the water. We're going to take that, and then we should be in the area where it has all the entrances and things that everybody wants to see. So we'll go for that. That's what we're shooting for. We'll see. If we end up in Orlando, we'll turn around. Okay, here we are at the paddock pool. Very nice. People are taking advantage of this nice weather, even though it's cool because there's no breeze in here. Beautiful chairs. We're sitting out, hanging out. Water slides that aren't operating right now. Take a walk around. We're gonna go over and cross the bridge. Little place to eat right there. It's open, a little quick serve. And like I say, this is pretty well attended first thing this morning. It's not even close to noon yet, and there's still everybody's got the pool out. Great place to spend the day. If you're not at Disney. Yeah. The Paddock Grill, it's called. Very nice. And as you can see over here, we have that crossway. It takes us over to, I think, the carriage house, right? Yes. And then we're going to be in the middle there, and that's where the main entrance is, so we'll get a good look in there. So this is a nice little area. It's very quiet in here. It's beautiful. Yeah, we walked. Yeah, this is in the Surrey bike traffic, so obviously they're set up with trails. I haven't seen any bikes go yet, but very nice. Oh, there's a water slide on the top backside I didn't see. Yes. It's not running, like I say. I saw it on the other side, but I didn't realize it had a house and there's your equestrian theme with the horseshoe. Very, very, very nice. Now let's make our way over to the carousel, I guess it's called. Looks like they caught us at the right time here. We just went from time warp back onto regular warp, and we got a little notice to get moving. We're sitting around too much apparently. So here's another part of the resort we wanted to show you in the middle. This is the main section. You can see a lot of bus work here coming in. It's called, right on the sign up here is a good picture spots. Yeah. Get out of these people's way. So, buses are in, and here's your main spot. This is the Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa, a Disney Vacation Club Resort. All right, let's go across and move over and see what else we can find in the resort. Now we got a pool over here. So this is the main, this is the main part of the resort as we mentioned before. And so this would be your main pool area all through here. We've got a water slide up over there, coming down.
Arcade over there.
Arcade, yep. Cool. Nice, look at these nice chairs. Yeah, you don't see that very often. Those are nice. I'll return. Like I said, the arcade's over here. Here's where part of the water slide, I guess, comes down. Or is it just... No, it's just a little waterfall. And there's a hot tub in there. So, yeah. So this would be your main pool. Okay, here we are, the main entrance. Saratoga Springs.
The winner's circle.
Beautiful little statues of horses. In here, this here is called Performance Hall, and I think I read about that properly. There's different events in there, music, plays, that kind of thing. Over on this side, that's your main entrance, and this is your main lobby. So we'll go take a look all through here. People get an idea what the carriage house looks like. Nice.
Before they learn to actually say something.
Well, let's take advantage of this door being open. Open sesame. Yeah, perfect.
It's so nice in here.
No door for you. Very nice lobby. Smells so nice in here. Holy smokes. But you know what? It's a small lobby.
Yep.
It's a nice lobby, but small. trail. Little store through here. Yep. To where?
Golf course right there.
Yeah, that's where we'll head, I guess. So this is like your quick serve restaurant. Breakfast, coffee. Like I said, everyone at the property has a place where you can get something quick. Might not be the best price, but it'll be quick. Lots of quick stuff. Alcohol, a little bit of everything. But as you can tell, see here, non-stick spray. So the kitchen's, you know,
The villas have
all the places. So people want that stuff. So we were heading out. Because we've gone through the resort now. We moved through to the back section. Secret exit my wife found one time in her travels by herself. Now this is hard for me to believe, but you couldn't find the main lobby, but you knew where the secret exit was.
I did. I got here.
It is confusing. It's very vast. And it does work in a circle, but it's difficult to kind of figure out.
Once you do it and understand it, I imagine it's fine, but for someone trying to figure it out on the spot.
Oh, very, very nice outside area, right? I mean, it's a bar grill inside.
Yeah.
This is called the Turf and Sand or something.
I think this is.
And there's our ferries we're going on right now.
This is part of the golf course.
Yeah, this is yeah. So if you eat in the golf course down here, we came through.
Yeah.
You bring your food, you can come up. And you can eat down here or okay, we're back. We just made our way over from the carriage house, across the road, just walking. Now we're on the other side of the road, the Disney Springs side of the road. We decided to walk as opposed to taking the water taxi because you have to jump around with the water taxis to get to where we were going to go. So what we decided to do was walk around the outside of this Congress Park. Show you what this part of the resort looks like, because it is quite nice because it runs right along the water at Disney Springs, so the rooms have really nice views.
Hello.
And there's your sign right up there, Congress Park. So it's just another section, but it's a pretty section because it has its own pool. And it has its own pool, and it has the water taxi access at the other side, which is at the far end, basically the opposite end of when we came into Disney Springs this morning. The water taxis are considered the furthest away.
Just one nice feature about having such a large resort is biking. You can bike around here, and it does give you some areas that have a specified bike trail, which we are on now, called the Surrey Bike Traffic.
Here we are at the pool. Again, it's a little cool this morning, breezier on this side by the water, but have some people sitting out. Very nice. Again, sitting with the theme with the nice cushy chairs. I like that. Yeah. Very nice. And, looking out over the balloon. Be nice. Nice, yes. All right, we'll continue around the loop and we will be at the water taxis before we know it. just arrived at Port Orleans. So, we're going to see what this is all about. We are not familiar with Port Orleans, and we are now in the French Quarter. Took the water taxi over. Lots of construction going on. But we're going to cover what we can. It's a beautiful boat ride over. But we have a ulterior motive to being here. And we'll explain a little later, but this is, oh, that's what we saw the construction. The whole thing's closed down.
Oh, it is,
Yeah. So it's quite a place when she's running. But maintenance must be done. Hi there. And you're playing the Louisiana by music and some of the New Orleans style jazz.
So if you thought we were completely lost in the last resort, this one we've never been to.
Yeah, so it could be bad.
This could be really bad.
So this isn't open because the pool's closed, but some of your little options you can have, and you're in your normal price range. You know, 13, 14, 15 bucks kind of thing. Pool area closed for refurbishment. Now we didn't study that because we're not staying here, of course, but you can tell it's built on the Atlantis theme, and you can see, you know, it will be quite nice when it's all done. Yeah. So that's the main pool area of. Here we go. Beignets. Got a fresh batch just waiting for you. Sign right there. So that's where we're. That was a surprise.
Beignets.
And I don't even know what these are. So Ann said that we got to have them, and that's why we headed the trip all the way over. So we're gonna see.
Take a picture here.
So they're all marked as building numbers. As you can see, that one says building 5. All the same style on the outside. One thing I do notice, no decks. Which a lot of people like to have.
They're on the back.
Well, yeah, maybe. We're kind of looking at the back of these buildings here. I don't see any. And we don't know where these beignets are located.
Scat Cat Cafe.
Okay, there she knows. Okay. See it right here?
I did research that.
Well, let's take a look at the sign. What's it say?
Scat Cat Cafe.
Let's go ahead and take a look around.
Oh, this is the club. I think this might be the. Oh, yeah.
Let's take a walk around the backside. Beautiful mass. Your main eating area. Again, quick service, but you gotta have them. So where are we going?
Oh, Mardi Gras king cake.
Jordan would like that. So I think you can get your beignets in here. Scat Cat's Club Cafe. So, Mrs. Wilson, head in and get in line.
All right.
Okay, Ann's beignets have just arrived. So, Mickey shaped with a little bit of powdered sugar on the outside, and we have a little bit of caramel drizzle, and you're a happy person. And a black coffee, which is perfect for her.
Yep. Perfect.
So our first treat, then we'll move through the rest of the resort. I guess we could say one item off the checklist. Okay, we just finished eating at Scat Cat's Club Cafe and coming with a coffee. Saratoga Float Works and Food Factory. We're going to move through the lobby area here, go outside and do some more exploring.
Beautiful.
Now there is another option. We take the boat back whenever our time is done here, and we might take the ferry back, or the bus back. I see buses are out front. This is your main lobby. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Out front there you can see where the bus stop is. Here's your registration on your left. We'll go in. Jackson Square. Let's take a look inside. Alcohol. It's kind of isolated this area, so it would make sense to have something purchasable. A few necessaries in case somebody gets sick, not feeling well.
Mugs?
Yep.
Beignet all day. Oh, I like that.
Okay, just popped inside of the store, or the shop. Jackson Square it's called. And there you have one entrance to the main lobby. And we have our Mardi Gras statue on the top. So just so you know where you are. Very nice. And like I say, if you go right through the lobby on the other end, that's where the Disney buses are. So stops all along the way here. So we'll take a little look over here at the directory. We are presently at the main entrance of the French Quarter. We just came in from the boat. We saw the pool was under construction. We had our beignets. We're going to walk left now, come across the other side, and we have to walk along the bridge to get over to the
Riverside.
So we have Port Orleans, French Quarter, and the Riverside. So we're going to head out, and we're going to go that way. We're going to go left. Let's go. It's called Jackson Square. There you go. And this is the pool area we were just at. There's a little park here. Kids can still play, but there's no
Right.
other way.
Nice little entrance though, isn't this cute?
Yep. Couple of Cronin Crocs. Cool. Okay. Like I say, this area would be a lot cooler if it had the pool and stuff open, but it's just not open right now. Okay, we were just at the French Quarter.
Right.
And now we're going to take a walk along
Riverside.
to the Riverside. So I'll capture that. And if any luck, you can see over there a lot of people are walking. So maybe we'll just go right along the water here with a little time lapse until we get to the next spot. Okay, we're back on regular time as we've made it all the way over. So you can see by the spot here, we made it right here, and we've now been all through Blues and Jazz area down to Saratoga. We're here, we walked along the water here. This is the pool. We're going to walk across that bridge right over there, and that's going to show us all the pool area down in here. And these are just essentially houses, or well, excuse me, villas on the outside. So we're going to concentrate everything in the middle here, and we're going to go right in the lobby now.
Looks like there's some smaller pools too.
Yeah, each section has its own little pool.
So this one was closed.
Close, yeah. See, like all the...
no other one around there, was there? Nope. Wow, okay.
Each section has their own, yep. All right, let's go... let's go into the main lobby, and then it swings around to a place called Boatwright's Dining Hall. We'll go through this whole area before we go to the pool area. See what we got. Thank you. Registration, guest services, very grand. The smell, it's fantastic.
I know, it smells so good.
So not much action inside the check-in just right now, but
Very pretty though, isn't it?
It is,
It's
yeah.
very...
can't get a great view of it here. There's the Fulton's General Store over there. Anyway, over here on that corner where you see the buses are, that's where all your buses are picking you up to take you to different places. So let's walk through the lobby, head out, and move through the other area. Hi.
Feed store.
Oh yeah. I can walk down here. Oh, we didn't go through Fulton's General Store. Never know.
What's that?
Lots of mugs. Very nice store. Very well laid out. Nothing's all jammed up. Very nice. I see these a lot. First time I've seen one for sale.
Just the little kiosk. And where my sunglasses are, there's a little font that's next to it. Behind there.
Well laid out. Lots of stuff for the kiddies. Just out of curiosity, 50 sunscreen. Yeah, $15, $14.98 is not bad. There you go.
Price? No price, free.
I like that. All right, let's head down the hallway and head out towards where they say it was a dining hall. So there must be like a food court or something. I guess that's a bar through there. closed, but one of the local watering holes, I'm just not sure which one it was.
River Roost.
River Roost, okay, there you go. Nice little. So down here, Boatwright's Dining Hall. So obviously a sit-down meal restaurant. Let's take a look at it. Not open right now, I don't think.
Oh yeah, this is very popular in the evening.
Is it?
For dinner, yeah.
So it's not a all you care to enjoy. But yeah, got your normal prices in there. Good, very good. So that section there, Boatwright's was closed. It's the same restaurant, just a different. There's a mobile area over here for mobile checkout.
Oh,
Okay,
smells
cool.
so good.
Very nice. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All three. Banana pudding cheesecake. That's
I
something
wish
right up your alley, isn't it?
I wish I had room.
Oh, this is very nice. Very well appointed. Oh, look at the big wagon wheel.
Yes.
Or the big water wheel, I
Water
should say.
wheel. Let's go see it.
Riverside Mill. And that follows, the mill follows with this area over here where you can see the wheel. Comes from the same type of situation as Ann had at the old farm.
Yes.
That's right, the water mill. This is a tremendous little place.
I love it.
Yeah.
Really get a good feeling for this place.
Now we're back outside, of course. Now you get a better idea. The Riverside Mill and Market. So like I say, the same type of situation was in Ann's parents' place. They had a mill and it was driven by water, just like this. A lot smaller scale, but
flour
yeah,
mill,
yeah,
yeah.
flour mill, but hey, it's still cool. You don't see it anymore. And again, over here, all you see some other villas. Each one of these sections just names something different, and they're all villas. And they all have a little pool. But here, we're going over this bridge right now, is the main pool for this whole area, for the Riverside folk.
Right. Probably for both since the other one's closed.
Well, yeah, but normally it wouldn't be, yeah. Ferry, we'll be down there in a bit. There's our transportation for the way home, eventually. Quite a crowd. If you look on the back side there, people trying to get on.
Yep. They're all heading over here for beignets.
And maybe that could be. Look at the lineup. It's way around the side of the building. Huh. This is called Magnolia Bend. Muddy Rivers Fishing Hole Playground. It's just a nice pool area.
Next letter is going to be J.
Oh, we got some bingo going on.
Let's see.
Yep.
This character is Utopia's first buddy police officer. Off-duty hops, yes. Next letter is going to be K. In the movie Wreck-It Ralph, this character has a minion named Sour Bill. Now the letter K.
Walking, buddy, walking, please.
Have we? Oh, there we go. King Candy. King Candy. Yes. Next letter is gonna be L.
No water slide for water.
Let's see.
Fairly good
Okay,
size.
you ready for this
Okay.
one? This one's not really a
But
question.
not a lot of them.
Ka-chow.
Yeah.
Lightning
I
McQueen.
looked at it.
In the movie
Sticking with the
Mulan,
mill
I used to
theme,
be
eh?
a gong
The old
ringer before I
panhandlers
became
and the
a
water coming
family
down.
guardian.
Cool. Very nice. Not real busy, but nice.
Letter M.
Hot tubs, some of these guys.
Letter N. There by her daughter.
Yeah, a little,
Not Queen Elizabeth.
you know, frozen drinks kind of thing for around the pool, yeah. Something down here, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to keep walking. A little area for a great pastime that I'm not particularly fond of. I never was, but that's fishing. You know, a lot of people love fishing, so they got a little area built here where you I'm going to assume you rent a pole, or maybe they just give it to you. I'm not sure. And as you can tell here, when I get up, catch bass and brim at the fishing hole. Hello. Quite a few people taking advantage of this. Fishing with the old poles, Ann.
There's all,
Bass.
there's 4 different types of fish in here on the wall.
Not much success going on in there, but very nice. I can honestly say, at a Disney resort, this is the first time I've ever seen anyone go fishing. So we'll make our way back out front. Our goal always is to get as much footage and enough stuff for everybody to be able to see before we run out of battery power. And we are now down to 10% on our second battery.
Okay.
So we're almost done. We were just coming out and I wanted to show you guys what these resorts look like. They look like something in grand fashion down in you know, Virginia and places like that. They have the grand entrance to the front, and then wrapped around the top and the bottom are your rooms. Very well designed, very cool looking. Okay, so we were walking out of Disney Springs to go back home after today's excursion, and we noticed that the Gideon's cookie line at the time was only 20 minutes. I thought it might have been a virtual queue, but as it turns out, it was only 20 minutes, so we jumped in line. Here we are. We're going to pick up a cookie, a couple of cookies and a piece of cake and take it back to our place. Hopefully I got enough
Battery
power just to capture the inside, so I'll come back when we get in. Coming in here to the queue. Now, I realize it's a little dark in here, but nothing I can do about that.
Have any coffee cake left?
No.
Okay. So a peanut butter, thank you. Of course.
And a slice of the peanut butter cakes. Yeah.
We are back from Gideon's, and yes, we are peanut butter fans. We got the peanut butter crunch cookie and the peanut butter cupcake. I'll show you this piece of cake. This is definitely a piece to share. Oh my goodness. And yes, there is a peanut butter cup on the top. Delicious.
We'll just end it here in case, unless something comes back, we'll come back and throw some footage on. But
Sure.
hope you guys liked today's coverage. We enjoyed doing it, so please, if you would like to, please like and subscribe to the video, and jump on our Instagram, take a look around there. We're adding everything to it daily, and we really enjoy it. So until the next time, we don't know where it's going to be, but we will be back.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.